So Tony, obviously the dust settled on Saturday's result. How's the mood been in the camp so far this week?
Really good, really positive. Again, I think it's very much, the message is to the players and the staff, everybody involved. It's trust the process and believe in the process. I think you've seen Saturday was, once the dust settled, as you said, I think you've seen that we made real strides, in terms of a playing style. I think you've seen the way Ross County should play at home. Up to the sending off, I thought we were really, really dominant and playing a style of football that I want to play. And I think, listen, in the 3 games I've been, we should have amassed more points on the balance of play, but sometimes you don't get your rewards for that, and that's something we'll work hard at addressing and making sure that the most important thing is winning football matches. But in my time I've been in the club, it's creating that style of play, that identity, and making sure that the players and the staff we're all as one in that, and we're all in.
And you mentioned the identity there. Do you feel that that's transferred over quite well since you've taken over on the training pitch?
I do. I think Saturday in particular, I think I've seen strides. I'd probably take the Ayr United game out of that. It was a bit of a war of attrition with the conditions, but the Arbroath game, I think you've seen the second half, and I think you've seen in Saturday's game there that what we're doing in the training ground is coming across on a match day. But I emphasise the point, and I said this to the players, and listen, I've got to say they're a brilliant group. I'm finding out more and more about each one of them every day, and they're a brilliant group to work with, a really hard working group who just want to get better. And we're trying to create that environment that everybody comes to their work and tries to leave having learned something and developed every day. And if we do that and we transfer all the work that we're doing on the training pitch and in the analysis room into a match day performance on Saturday, then I'm a great believer in that consistency of results will lead to good results. Consistency of performance will lead to positive results.
And Scott Fraser made his first start for the club at the weekend as well. What did you make of his performance?
I thought he was excellent. Scott obviously needs to get up to speed in terms of his minutes, but I thought for the duration he was on the pitch, he controlled the match, and more importantly, he made other players better. I thought Ross Docherty had a fantastic game, Conor Randall in the middle of the pitch. I thought there were so many good performances, but obviously I've as well documented, I said that, but it's self-inflicted, and it's something we analysed, as we'll always do, honestly in the match, and there's a real kind of honesty about the group, the fact that the margin for error is getting smaller now. It's important that we learn from these mistakes, we work as a group, we create that identity, that playing style, but most importantly we do that with an aim to winning football matches.
And we're away to Greenock Morton on Saturday, a long trip obviously. How are the preparations going for that one?
Yeah, good, same, we work hard at this football club. The players work hard. There's a lot of double sessions. You see them just now. It's double sessions most days. But it's work on the training ground, in the gym, and the analysis room towards getting better. And it's no different this week. The sharp focus is on Morton, because they're our next opponent. So we've done a load of analysis on that, and we're making sure that every day we work towards putting in that, as I say, that consistency of performance that will lead to positive results.
And what exactly are you expecting from Morton as a side?
Tough game, really tough game. I like Dougie. I've got a lot of time for Dougie, the manager, and he's assembled a good squad there, and they're always hard to beat. You need to make sure you win your battles, and then you get in top, and hopefully, as I say, that playing style can come to the fore. But I'm expecting a really tough challenge away from home.
And just finally, any team news? I know it's a bit early in the week, but any team news ahead of the game?
Everybody's fit, everybody's trained, fine. Nothing. Obviously, Declan will be missing this Saturday from suspension, but it gives his absence gives somebody an opportunity now, and I'm just hoping to continue in terms of performance levels, but make sure that those performances, they end up being positive results.
Tony, thank you for your time.
Thank you, mate.